Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Harshida Education. So today in this video we are going to start our chapter 6, that is expert detectives from class 7th English Ncert syllabus of Honeycomb book. So chapter name is expert detectives and this chapter is divided into two parts. So let's see the summary of this chapter in English. Here what happened? The story has half a dozen characters in it. 3 of them are children. The narrator, his younger brother Nishad, which we say as 7, and sister Maya. They become expert detectives. Their mother is a doctor with her clinic. Mr. Nath, the principal character and who lives in Shankar's house alone, is under her treatment. Now Ramesh takes tea and meals from the restaurant to Nath's room. Nath plays cash and also tips to the bearer well. The children go ahead to collect information about Nath. They think Mr. Nath is a mysterious person. He has no friend there. Nishad has a bit of sympathy for Nath. His approach in this case is sensible. The narrator is sure that Mr. Nath is an escaped crook or criminal. Nishad is doubtful. He wants to discover the truth, and he collects a lot of information in the case. The narrator has got a ready answer to all Nishad's doubts. He thinks that Nath is a rich man. He has perhaps got millions of rupees locked in some trunks in his room. He notes dark scars also on Nath's face. Nath might have got them during a shot out with the police. But Nishad contradicts him. Mummy had told him that they were burn scars. One day, 7 goes alone to his mama's clinic at Gurgaon. He gets upset to see Mr. Nath, who looks so thin, poor and starving. He goes to Nath's room and puts a bar of chocolate in the man's hand. He collects one more clue about Mr. Nath's routine. Ramesh told him that on every Sunday he carries 2 lunches to Mr. Nath's room and the same visitor is with him each time. The tall, fair and stout visitor talks a lot whereas Mr. Nath simply listens. But he cannot imagine that Nath is a crook. Now in the second part of the story, the narrator makes a long list of all the information they have collected about their target. He reads it out to Nishad. They don't know what Mr. Nath's first name is. They must discover it. The other tenants at Shankar house say that Nath is mad, strange and unfriendly. He does not talk to anyone. He is under Mama's medical treatment, so he has to be polite to the children. He receives no letters. He has been living in room 10 for more than a year. He does not work to earn his livelihood. He has no visitors. Only on Sunday a fair. White men comes on him for lunch. Food and tea are taken to his room by Ramesh from the restaurant distributors. Nishad does not pay much attention to the narrator's list of facts. He only pities that the poor man is without any friend. The narrator argues that the Sunday visitor must be Nath's partner in crime and comes on Sunday to give a part of ill-gotten money to Mr. Nath. As for Ramesh, Mr. Nath bribes him to keep quiet about his criminal activities. He says he will not cooperate in the investigation if they did not stop calling Mr. Nath an escaped criminal. In his opinion, the purpose of the inquiry is to find out why Mr. Nath is so thin and lonely. He declares that he likes Mr. Nath and he will try to befriend him. The narrator laughs at the madness of Nishad. He warns him that the police would take him also to jail along with his friend. Nishad walks out of the room quietly. So this is the summary of this chapter in English. In our next video, we'll see the summary of this chapter in Hindi. Okay, bye-bye.